Welcome to the Active Filter series. This video is about the infinite gain, multiple feedback active filter. I will derive the generalized transfer function for the multiple feedback topology. I will later replace the generalized impedances with the appropriate impedances for the different types of filters, low pass, high pass, and etc. If you have watched my videos in the past, you know I made a pledge. No math steps left behind. Here is the generalized topology for the infinite gain multiple feedback topology. The multiple feedback topology is a circuit design approach where the multiple feedback paths are employed to enhance the performance of active filters. This method allows for greater control over the frequency response and stability of the filter, improving aspects like gain and phase response. By utilizing several feedback loops, designers can fine-tune filter characteristics to meet specific requirements, making it a valuable technique in active filter design. Here it is in the low-pass configuration with resistors and capacitors. The high-pass version would replace all the capacitors with resistors and replace the resistors with capacitors. The topology has 5 impedances, following the op-amp abstraction theory, where V plus equals V minus. Since the non-inverting terminal is grounded, the voltage at the inverting terminal will be 0. Also following that assumption is there's no current going into the inverting input, so the current I5 through Z5 and Z3 will be the same. Using KCL at VA, we can write I4 plus I5 equals I1 plus I2. Using Ohm's law, we can write I1 equals VA minus VN over Z1. I2 equals VA over Z2. I4 is the current through Z4, so we can write I4 is V out minus VA over Z4. The I5 equals minus VA over Z3. Since I5 goes through Z3 and Z5, we can state that the minus VA over Z3 equals V out over Z5, then rearrange to solve for VA. Using the KCL equation we wrote, we can substitute the currents for I4, I5, I1, and I2. Then replacing every occurrence of VA with the equation above, we get this. There are minus signs here, and we can eliminate those. The term with Z1 can be split into 2 separate terms. This fraction can be eliminated by multiplying the numerator and denominator by 1 over Z1. This fraction can be eliminated by multiplying the numerator and denominator by 1 over Z2. The terms over Z4 here can also be split. These fractions can be eliminated, and the Z3's cancel, giving us this. I'll move these terms with V out to the other side, and then factor out V out. The Z3's in the numerator here can be eliminated by dividing all terms by 1 over Z3. There are several occurrences of 1 over Z5, and we can factor those out. Finally, rearrange to solve for V out over the Vn, the transfer function. In a later video, I will replace these generalized impedances with the appropriate resistors or capacitors for a specific filter type. Thanks for watching. Please click the like, subscribe, and notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming content.